Hello, hello. I sat my computer on top of my cell phone. Hold on just a second, guys. Where is my cell phone? There it is. All right, we're gonna get there. Just a minute. Hope you guys didn't get dizzy. But remember, I have to get my cell phone so that I can see if you all are commenting on the video, because we are live. So let me pull it up so I can get your guys' comments. Hope you come on with some questions. Oh, there we go. Here it was. All right. Question. Oops. Turn it down so nobody can see us. All right. So we are good. So how is this campaign going? How are you guys feeling? What's going on? So I know this campaign has been, man, I've had a motivation problem. I don't know if you guys have that once in a while. I do. I will just say, hey, we are all human. We are all in this together. And yes, I'm having a motivation problem this time. Don't know what it is, but I'm going to jump back into it. I'm going to be there. So I'm getting my order tomorrow. It was kind of small on my local side, so hoping that the $10 off, a $60 plus order, will help boost my sales, this campaign, because I always get, love it when they do specials, and it just helps, boost my order up. Just because it's, it wasn't going really strong local, doesn't mean that online it's not going to go good. So yeah, I depend on those online sales sometimes. But I still placed a 200 plus order, so it's all good. I'll still be getting the Shop and Learn $200 bundle, so can't wait to show that to you. So I'll do an unboxing tomorrow when I get everything in, so that will be fun. I did get let's see, I know for myself I ordered Bug Guard. I needed to get some of it in stock for my customers. And I wanted to be able to show the new mat that we're doing this time. So, yeah, so I got some Bug Guard, so I'll be able to show you the mat and what it looks like. I got the new eyebrow pencil, because I loved the Kathy Cat eyebrow pencil that we used to have. And I have customers that love that. Where it has the little brush on the other side. I don't know if I have it still around. But I'm excited because we have a brand new line of eyebrow pencils. So I did order that, so I'll be able to show that to y'all. Y'all have been watching my videos, so for campaign 10, you guys have seen all of these, right? Hope that you are enjoying these. And, yeah, I just, they smell so good. Yeah, so I started to put together a salt versus sugar chart. And the main things that, I will tell you that, I came across was, salt. And it was kind of like, you can kind of see it anyway. Salt is going to be a little bit more porous than a sugar. But remember, this is salt and apricot seed. So it's a mixture. And so it's going to be just a little bit more of a exfoliator than a sugar scrub. So if you have really sensitive skin, I would be gentle with this. Definitely, I don't think I would use it on the face because it could be abrasive. If you do, do it very lightly. What else did I see about? I did see where a sugar scrub, I don't remember what the sugar scrub did, but the salt scrub is good at detoxifying your skin. So that was a bonus. I thought, if anything, if you can get any kind of detox, that's good, right? That's getting in there and really getting any of the bumpy or the scaly kind of skin. It's going to be really good for that. I have really dry legs with my circulation, so I was going to do a before and after on my calves when I do my foot soak this weekend. I thought that would be a good way. Y'all ain't seeing me. I know some of the reps have been brave and they do the whole shower thing. Sorry, that's not going to happen with me. You get my hands, my face, and my legs in the foot spa. That's about it. You're not getting, I'm not going any further. We all have our limitations, and some of us, kudos to those that are brave enough to do it. So got, I did make sure I got ordered the towelettes. I have some left from last year, which are still good until like September. But I do every year, I put them on my brochures. So, as a sample, because introducing customers to these are fantastic. If you are new to them, one towelette, you get 8 in a package. I will tell you that one towelette, they are very good sized, and one towelette can do me and my husband with with exposed skin, arms and legs, chest, whatever, just chest and shoulders, and one towelette can do both of us. So it is very generous in the amount of product in there. Not everybody's going to want to share, but you don't have to. But I'm just saying that they are very generous. So I will put one of these on the front of the, I've done it every year on the front of the campaign for campaign 12, just as a sample and as, a thank you gift. So getting ready with that, making sure when you do that, make sure that your label, you put some type of label on it so that you never know if the person you give it to is going to be the person to use it. It could be their kid, and some other parent could be like, oh, where did your mom get that? And it's right there on the package. Or they could give it to their friend to use at the concert they're going to that night or whatever. But making sure, especially if you're giving these out as samples, these also, when I have new customers, I like to give them my information, like where to find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. The fact that I order every 2 weeks, give them, what they need to know about me. But I always put something in there as a little something, and I switch it up, but I will tell you in the summer months, this is what it is. Summer months, these go in my welcome packets to my brand new customers. They're great and easy to ship in the mail to my online customers as a thank you. So these are fabulous for me to advertise and, use as thank yous and as samples. So yes, I do. I buy several packs of these a year just for sampling. And remember, when you do your taxes and then whatnot, you can write these off because they'll be samples. So make sure that you are getting those, because like my campaign 10 books will be going out with the orders that go out this time. So I want to make sure that I have these ready to go on my books, so that, yeah, they're ready to go. What else is going on? Oh, I did. I shared, I don't think I have it with me right here. Any of you used the new foundation? The new Tier foundation? I got mine. And I had some feedback from some of my customers. They were having trouble choosing their shade. So some of the tips that I gave, and I will be posting up in the Facebook page and on, I'll send it out in the team newsletter. Let me grab my charger. I will be putting it in the team newsletter. But the gist of it, when you have a customer and they're using the digital try-on tool, make sure that the tips that I give is charging my phone, y'all, in case somebody comes on. Okay. The tips that I gave, and that, you know, that are easy to give. One, the first one, of course, is when you're using our try-on tool, use natural lighting if you can, especially if you're using it live with your face. Use the best natural lighting that's available. Like the way my lighting is right now, my ring light is not, I think I'm going to have to replace my ring light. It's not as bright as it used to be. You can see there's shadowing. I have a light above me, but it's not giving me a good, this would not be a good way to do. I would want natural light coming onto my face when I'm picking a color. So that is the first and foremost thing to give your customers as advice. Second thing, when choosing a foundation, you will see that they have next to the colors, they will have a C, a W, or an N. That stands for cool, warm, or neutral, and that is your undertone, not the color of pigmentation that you first see on your skin. We are all different shades of beige, peach, pink, brown. I mean, we're all different shades that way. But this is the undertone. And that helps a lot when choosing foundation. One of the quickest ways, and I see it all over the board, to check the inside of your wrist. If you're looking at the inside of your wrist, what color are the veins on the inside of your wrist? Mine are blue. So, which falls into the rest of the questions right well with me. So if you have blue, you're going to be cool. You're going to be a cool undertone. If it's more green, you're going to be more of a warm undertone. And if it is kind of a mixture, you really just can't tell, you're going to be more neutral. So that's one way to tell. One of the first ways and easiest ways, I think. Another way is to take off your nail polish. What color are your nail beds? Are they pink? Then that's going to be more of a cool. If they are more, what was the other one? If they were, oh my goodness, what was the other one? I'm going to have to, now I'm trying to remember what it was. There it is. Let me see. So if they were peach. Okay, if they're pink or rosy, that means cool. If your nail beds are peach or golden, that's going to mean more of a warm tone. And if you're not sure or it's a blend, then you're going to be more of a neutral. So that is the second question. to be able to do. Then your third question is going to be, what jewelry looks best on you? If you prefer and think you look better in a silver tone jewelry, you're probably running on the cool side. If your skin looks really good in gold, you're going to be on the warm side. If your skin looks good on either, you guessed it, you're going to be more of a neutral. So that is the third question. And then the fourth question is, how does your skin react to the sun? Do you sunburn easily? I do. So therefore, I'm running on the cool side. If you don't sunburn easily, you got it, you're warm. And if you sunburn sometimes and sometimes you don't, it just depends, you're going to be in that neutral stage. So the more answers that you answered cool, or if you got the most answers of warm, or if you got the most answers of neutral, that's going to tell you which undertone you are, to be able to kind of guide you along with the try-on tool, because the shades will be very similar, but if you know the difference between the undertone, the warm, the cool, and the neutral, you're going to be able to pick your shade of foundation just a little bit better. So I hope that that helps. So those 4 simple questions can help you pick which foundation you were doing. And I had to go off of, there we go. Okay, I love the new compacts. As you can see, they're gorgeous if you haven't tried one. Button right here on the bottom. You hit the button to open it, and then you will get the here's the sponge, and then a mirror. You take the sponge, you're able to just slip your finger in there. There's the sponge, and then you will flip this open, and under here is the foundation. Now I chose a little bit darker one, hoping that this year I'm going to get a little sun. But there is a lot of foundation in there. You're going to want to tap lightly because it's going to come off really easy. And then you might even, you can see where I've done it, you might even want to tap some of it off over here before you go and put it on. And it is just a beautiful formula put on. See, my camera's just not getting it. But you can, let me see it. Yeah, because it's on there. And I got pretty close. I didn't go too much darker, so it is a little bit darker than what normal, but it's still pretty dang close. So it is a beautiful foundation being put on. I have to say that I'm not usually a full foundation kind of girl anymore, but I do like this. This is more of a full coverage. I kind of hope we keep it because I really kind of like it. And quick and easy. That's the other thing that you need to let your customers know is no spillage, easy put on, easy touch up, and yeah, just one compact, beautiful compact, and no spillage. You know, that's the other thing with the, what we're doing with the new eyeshadows. The big thing on them is they are easy to take with you because they're so compact. They're absolutely beautiful in color. I haven't got to play with them. Like I said, I've just really had trying to get motivated, y'all, but I really want to play with these. And I want to get some pictures done so y'all can see them. But oh my gosh, the colors are absolutely, let's see, when I get my phone going, you'll be able to see these colors so much better. I just don't know how to get these to show. There's a little bit better. but they are absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to, I think my phone does a lot better job on showing the details on makeup and things like that than my computer does. But we have 4 colors, and yeah, I think these are fantastic. And like I said, I mean, look, they're hand size. I mean, they're gonna slip into your pocket or whatever, and you can put them on with your finger. You don't even have to have a makeup brush. So between the new Tier foundation and the new eyeshadows, plus the Go collection where we had the cheek and lip tint, and then of course the tint and lip gloss. I mean, we have so many things that are just making it so much easier to do your makeup and go. Take it with you, no spillage, easy peasy, you know, just easy to take. So hope that helps you on the makeup a little bit. When I had a customer ask me on that, I thought, well, we haven't really covered that as a team in a while, right? Absolutely doing that, getting, like I said, making sure I get my Skin So Soft and my Bug Guard in stock here at the house. You don't have to overdo it, but I would suggest having a little bit, because usually when people need it, they don't want to wait a week or two. They're going to the campgrounds this weekend. They're going to the lake this weekend. Kids are headed off to camp this weekend. I was watching, I was on Lisa Wilbur's, she's a big leader, and I was on her team meeting earlier, and she gave a really good tip that I had not thought about. So she asks her customers when they order, is any of this going to be for children, or camp, more like. Camp when you're not there to regulate. Because she had, when her child was smaller, she sent him off to camp with a full-size, family-size bottle of bug spray. When she picked him up a week later, he was bug-bitten and, just miserable. And she's like, where did it go? And he's like, well, it only lasted like 20 minutes. So he had sprayed the entire bottle on, being young, not supervised. But with a towelette, kids are less likely to open all of them and use them all, thinking that they need to use it all. So towelettes can be a great thing for camp, so that they just know to open one, use it, and toss it. So that is, that's a great way. If you don't need the expedition with the sun guard, or the sunscreen in it. But I did see, I got a little peek into the future. Somebody had posted campaign 13, what's new. So we have 2 new sunscreens coming. So that might be something that helps us out. Now, of course, it's not going to be bug and sun. It'll just be sun. But it'll be 2 additional sunscreens to the ones that we already have. So kind of want to see how that plays out. It's always good to have options. Can't wait and see. I do have one of our sunscreens here that I'll talk about when I talk about, and I'll have the Bug Guard sunscreen, when I talk about it. But when campaign 13 comes out, we're going to have 2 new Bug Guards, oh my Lord, sunscreens to talk about. So it's a 30 and a 50. So that's something new, something exciting to look at, more options. Can't wait for that. Everything we need for the sun, or for this, the summer, everything helps. We need the scrubs to kind of get that dead winter skin off and get that glow going on for when we're out and about in the summer, showing off more skin than we do in the winter. And then covering it with bug guard and sunscreen so that we don't, kill off the skin that we have going on. And aging, number one in aging is sun. So if you're not wearing your sunscreens, you are aging your skin so much faster than somebody that is wearing their sunscreen. So you really should, if you are worried about aging, there you go. You need to get that sunscreen on. And it is, whether you're sitting in the shade or it's a cloudy day or whatever, you still need to have that sunscreen on. It will get you. I promise it will get you. So yeah, so that's some of what I have going on. Another new thing I'm trying, I don't have it near me. So like I said, I've been to a few of Lisa Wilbur's meetings, and she always loves to give her customers a little treat. And you guys know when it comes to holidays, I am all about treating my customers. Whether it's a mini lipstick sample, whether it's, one of these, when bug season comes. If I can get a pack of earrings, I'll cut it up and give, one pair of earrings to my customers. Always doing a little something for my customers. I've been hearing her talk about what she does in all those in-between times. She just simply gives her people a Tootsie Roll on their order. So, my husband doesn't know, but I ordered a 2-pound bag of the little mini Tootsie Rolls, because not only did I hear her talk about putting a little Tootsie Roll on our order, and she said just something simple as writing thank you, and putting a Tootsie Roll on their order when they pick it up, can just show them that you just give that little extra. And then I always giggle because my husband and my brother-in-law, they would go to Planet Fitness, but they would always pick up, 2 or 3 Tootsie Rolls on the way in and 2 or 3 Tootsie Rolls on the way out. And that's if they didn't hit the pizza joint across the parking lot. So that was always a long-going joke with, our family was, how many calories did you get versus working off? But so, they enjoyed Tootsie Rolls. So it just got me thinking, so I'm going to give it a try. I'm waiting for my husband to realize that there are Tootsie Rolls going out, because I'm putting them on their invoice, which is on the outside of the bag. And we'll see if anybody mentions the Tootsie Roll. See if it's a hit or not. It didn't cost me very much at all. I mean, the little midget Tootsie Rolls are very inexpensive. Yeah, I ordered some, and we'll see how it goes. Just that little, I'm always wanting to make sure my customers know that, one, I appreciate them picking up from me, because I don't drive. So I appreciate the extra effort that they pick up here. So giving them just a little extra something there, and just letting them know that, I appreciate them. They could go to Walmart or, Ulta or wherever else, and they could shop. They could go get their shampoo and makeup and anything everywhere else. Hey, Alma, I'm so glad you're on. They could go anywhere else, but if I'm, trying to do that little extra something, hopefully that just keeps them loyal to me. So, Alma, I am so excited. You just had, everybody else knows, she just had a great Mother's Day event, was very successful in sales, what I did not get to ask you was, what did you get for future growth? What did you get? Did you get plenty of numbers? Did you do a drawing? What did you get in that way for, not just the one-time sell, but for future growth? So I'm excited to hear that, if what you got. Events are huge right now, y'all. She did really, really well. I was so proud of her. I would be out doing events. I just, my physical just doesn't let me do it. I used to do them all the time. I miss them, getting out, getting with the people, and getting known. Let's see. She says, she did do a drawing, and that added more customers. Awesome. So she got a drawing on there, and that's what you do. You just get in there. You get people into, when she does that drawing, she'll take all that information. She'll put it in her back office into her address book, and then Avon will, start sending them out information on our behalf. And she is also, she's also able to do, like I do, a bi-weekly, letting them know new books out every 2 weeks by email, by text. Got tips from a former child of an Avon rep of where to go and who to call. Awesome. So where I'm guessing that means where she had the event at. She got it from the child of a former rep. You've got to love that the generations of Avon, we work together, and that's the whole thing, is that being together and working as one, we can only we can only grow. There are not enough Avon reps to the amount of people that need serviced, that we need to be hoarding everything to ourselves. We need to absolutely be helping each other. Speaking of, on June, any of you that might be in Missouri near Jefferson City, which is the capital, they are having a fundraising 2-hour get together, and I will have to get out the information. If you I will make sure that I put it in the comments below. I'll also be adding it to my team, but if you're watching me on YouTube, I'll make sure that I put it in the comments below, the exact details. But I know I was given, because I'm in Kansas, so I was given, if I have any team members in Missouri, near Jefferson City, June 25th, it's a Wednesday night, or actually it's 2 to 4 on a Wednesday, which is kind of weird because some people might be working, some of you may not, but if that works out for you, it would be a great time to go and see some of your account exec, and get some great ideas about fundraising and getting out in your community to get known. As I hear these come in, the account executives are trying to get them out, so make sure you're checking your emails, because I know that's how they contact us a lot, is through email, which Avon does too. So check your email and make sure if you are getting information, because they are doing gatherings, get-togethers, and definitely want to be able to take them up on that kind of thing if they're in your area. Not quite close enough for me. It is a 2-hour drive for a 2-hour meeting, And fundraising is one that you guys know that I've worked with you on many times and will continue to work on. So it's not really worth a 4-hour round trip for me, and it's in the middle of a work week, so it wouldn't work out for me. But if it does work out for you, by all means, go. The only thing they asked is, I think it was, bring your favorite glow product. Because I think everybody's just going to bring something that you love. That way you guys can share, learn from each other. So Alma says, also was shocked to hear that Avon was Avon was no longer around. This from people who were avid Avon buyers. I gained a customer who lost her rep due to passing away. Oh, I've heard that. She was so excited. Yeah, too far for you too. Yeah, Alma, that would be way too far for you. So yeah, she's saying that, yeah, there are so many people out there that just don't know Avon's still around. And they have lost their rep. We have so many representatives that come in. They'll try it for a little bit and then they'll quit. Sometimes they are lifelong and they pass away. And that's really sad. 'Cause I've had customers come to me that way, and I'm always so sympathetic. And I try my best to be as good of a ambassador to them as their former ambassador was. There are just, if you get out and just talk to people, let people know what you do, they are just amazed that Avon's here and what Avon has to offer. They are just blown away by what we carry now, because we have such a big portfolio of items that we carry. So, just getting the word out there for sure is huge. So if you do events or anything, getting that information back in, like through a drawing or whatnot. You could do a drawing of your free, things you get for free. You could do a drawing for just the sweepstakes through Avon. We all should be sharing that all the time. I need to get better at that too. And making sure that we're letting Avon work for us. If they're going to do a sweepstakes and that information is going to go into my back office, heck yeah, I'm going to use it. So there are so many customers out there needing our help. Just letting them know that you're here, answering the phone, and doing the best that we can for customer service. So I am going to end this. I'm so glad that Alma got to jump on. She's been rocking it. I've been getting, just so you know, Alma, I have been, my leadership has been ding, ding, ding. Alma is pushing for President's Club this year. So your numbers are working for you, girl, and there's a real good chance that you could hit President's Club and get those little extra benefits that they give us for being up there. I know you're going to be premier, but yeah, it's been dinging me for you. So I am cheering you on that, and that's it. If we're able to sell at a 40% earnings is a President's Club level. And now that we can earn at that level each campaign, it just means you're selling like a President's Club member, which means you're going to probably hit milestones and goals that you didn't think that you would hit just because you're already selling like you're at that level. So every time you are dinging 40%, 40%, 40% on those earnings, you are already selling like a President's Club Ambassador. So just keep at it. I am so excited for you. Yeah, you and Mary Ann, you guys are my top 2 right now. Love you to the moon and back. You guys are doing fantastic. But the rest of the team, I haven't lost sight of you either. You all have great goals that you can make, and I love seeing you earn 30% and jumping into that 40% on occasion. So keep up the good work, and we are going to hit some goals this year that that we didn't think were possible. So they always say, dress for the position that you want to be. If you're in the mail room but you want to be an executive, go in there in a suit and tie. And that's what we're doing now. Now that we are able to sell each campaign, we're selling like we're already a President's Club member, because we're earning that 40% now, not at the end of the year. So this new comp plan, kudos Avon, love it, and it's working for us. So for tonight, let's see, one more thing. Oh, you are so welcome, Alma. She is excited. So I am so glad that I can do whatever I can for you guys, and I'm just cheering you on. So with that, good night, and let's finish off this campaign strong. And if you, like Alma, came out at the end, or you're doing the replay, just go ahead and give that give us a rewatch, and let me know. Facebook or YouTube, I get to know. Facebook does not tell me at all if you have seen the video. So if you're watching this on the Team Play page, give me a thumbs up, a like, or a hashtag replay. Let me know that you're seeing it, because it's not letting me know that at all. If you are on YouTube, keep up with the sharing, subscribing, and likes. And if you have any questions, comment, and I will always get back to you. So with that, have a great campaign 10, and I will see you all at the end of the campaign.